thought that would have ended well for you, but I appreciate the effort.
Shabbat Shalom. Can you hear?
Oh.
Anyone here? No?
What?
Shabbat Shalom.
Let me see. Got nothing. Check, check, check. Is that working? Check. Yeah, Beth, we got it.
Good. Can you hear me? Can everybody hear me? Yes? Good?
How are you? Nice to see you. Oh my God.
Nice group.
No, you, him. Oh boy. Nice little crowd tonight.
I think so.
Look at this. Look what they give to me.
I'm so sorry.
A break cannot be caught. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.
So wonderful to be with you all this evening as we celebrate Shabbat together, whether we are here in person or at home streaming. Let's all turn to our neighbors and say Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
In front of you,
Shabbat
behind you,
Shalom.
all around you.
Shabbat
Get some Shabbat Shalominess happening. That's good. That's fantastic. We're on page 128. We'll find the words there for Hine Matov, a song of welcome, a song of gathering, a song that really tells us how great it is for us all to be together here tonight.
Hine matov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. 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 The marvelous Jeremy Silverman joining us this evening. Thank you. It's so fun.
Welcome, Jeremy. It's great to have you. Though you do put my beard to shame, which is, only slightly problematic, but it's okay. We'll let you stay anyway. We're going to call up to come forward now for Candles and Kiddush, Linda Bilo and Bonnie Herzberg. So we're going to rise together. We're on page 120 and 121. As we welcome Shabbat with light.
Why don't you hand her the...
candles give light to all who behold them. So may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us.
As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light.
Ta Adonai,
Eloheinu
Eloheinu
melech
melech
haolam,
asher
asher
kiddushanu
kitshanu
b'mitzvotav,
b'mitzvotav,
Tzivanu
tzivanu
l'chag ner Shabbat.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu להדליק נר של שבת.
The heaven and the earth were finished, and all their array. On the seventh day, God finished the work that God had been doing.
And God ceased on the seventh day from all the work that God had done. And God blessed the seventh day and declared it holy. Because of it, God ceased from all the work of creation that God had done.
Atah Adonai Eloheinu Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho b'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu zikaron lemaaseh v'reishit ki hu yom techila lamikra kodesh zecher letziyat mitzrayim kivanu v'acharta v'otanu kidasha mikohamim v'shabbat kodecha v'ahava uvratzon hinchaltanu baruch atah Adonai mekadesh hashabbat. Amen.
Thank you so much. We can now take our seats. And let's turn to page 138 and 139, singing of the Chadodi. We'll be singing verses 1, 2, 5, and 9. And the final verse will rise together and face the door to greet the Sabbath bride.
Lecha lecha dodi, ligrat gala, b'nei Shabbat negavela. Lecha lecha dodi, ligrat gala, b'nei Shabbat negavela. La 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 la. Lecha dodi, ligrat gala, b'nei Shabbat negavela. Lecha dodi, ligrat gala, b'nei Shabbat negavela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibor echad, hishmiyanu elam yuchad, Adonai echad, u'shemo echad, לשם ותפארת ולתהי לה 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 לך לך דודי לקראת כלה פני פני שבת נקבלה לך לך דודי לקראת כלה פני פני שבת נקבלה לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה כי היא מקור הברכה מהרש מקדם ניסוחה סוף מעשה במחשבתך כי לה 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 לך דודי לקראת כלה פני פני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת כלה פני פני שבת נקבלה התעוררי כי באורך ומאורי אורי שיר דברי כבוד אדוני עליך נגלה לה 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 לך דודי לקראת כלה פני פני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת כלה פני פני שבת נקבלה בואי ושלום עטרת בלה גב בשמחה ובצהלה תוך אמוני עם סגולה בואי חלה בואי חלה לך דודי לקראת כלה פני פני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת כלה פני פני שבת נקבלה
Let's turn to page 145 at the bottom of the page. Entrances to holiness are everywhere. The possibility of ascent is all the time, even at unlikely times and through unlikely places. There is no place on earth without the presence. The next page, the Baruch Hu, are called to worship.
Yalla lie 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 am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared? Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam va'ed Le'olam va'ed Yalla lai 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 Yalla lai lai lai
Please be seated. We continue on page 149 in the middle of the page. This is an hour of change. Within it we stand uncertain on the border of light. Shall we draw back or cross over? Where shall our hearts turn? Shall we draw back, my brother, my sister, or cross over? Together? This is the hour of change, and within it we stand quietly on the border of light. What lies before us? Shall we draw back, my brother, my sister, or cross over? Baruch atah Adonai, Hama'ariv Aravim. Page 151, at the top of the page. As you taught Torah to those whose names I bear, teach me Torah too. Its mystery beckons, yet I struggle with its truth. You meant Torah for me. Did you mean the struggle for me too? Together. Don't let me struggle alone. Help me to understand, to be wise, to listen, to know. Lead me into the mystery. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. So all rise together on the next page.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad.
Please be seated. On page 154, we join together with V'ahavta.
V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol meodecha v'hayu hadivarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantan levanecha v'dibartam bam v'shivdecha b'veitecha uv'lechdecha v'derech uv'shachbecha uv'kumecha וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובישעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
On page 157 at the top of the page. Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before ever we stood at Sinai's foot. Together, that wherever we go,
Eternally Egypt, that there is a better place, a promised land, that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness.
that there is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands, marching together. On the next page, Mi Chamocha.
Yai lai lai, yai la 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 lai, yai lai lai la lai la 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 lai lai, ya lai la lai lai, yai lai lai la lai, yai la lai la lai la lai la. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש, נורא תהילות אוסף אלה, נורא תהילות אוסף אלה. מלאכותך ראו בניך, בוקע ים לפני משה ומרים, זה אלי ענו ואמרו, זה אלי ענו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. יאי לי לי, יאי לה 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 לי, יאי לי לה לה לי, יא לה 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 לי, יא לי, יא לי לי, יאי לי לה לה לה, יאי לה לי לה לי לה לי לי.
We turn to page 160 as we continue with Hashkivenu, a prayer that asks God to protect us from all harm, to guard us against all things that might somehow injure us on our journey through life.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom. I think I'm in the wrong key. Am I? V'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Spread the shelter of your peace over us. Guide us in wisdom, compassion, and trust. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom V'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Save us for the sake of your name. Shield us from hatred, from sorrow and pain. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom V'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Lechaim. Lechaim.
We now turn to page 162, a song to celebrate Shabbat. We continue with Yismechu.
ישמחו במלכותך, שומרי 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 שבת, וקורא עונג שבת. ישמחו במלכותך, שומרי 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 שבת, וקורא עונג שבת. מקדשי שבי שבת, כולם יצבעו ויתענגו מתו בחשב. Abba had yismechu v'malechutecha shomrei 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 Shabbat v'korei oneg Shabbat yismechu v'malechutecha shomrei 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 Shabbat v'korei oneg Shabbat והשביעי רצית בו וקידשתו שבת חמדת ימים אותו קראת שבת ישמחו ומלכותך שמרי 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 שבת וקורא עונג שבת ישמחו ומלכותך שמרי 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 שבת וקורא עונג שבת זכר למעשה וראשית שבת זכר למעשה וראשית שבת ישמחו במלכותך שמרי 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 שבת וקורא עונג שבת ישמחו במלכותך שמרי 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 שבת וקורא עונג שבת. Thank you. That was great. Thank you.
We're now going to turn to page 165 in the middle of the page. Prayer invites God's presence to suffuse our spirits, God's will to prevail in our lives. Prayer may not bring water to parched fields, nor mend a broken bridge, nor rebuild a ruined city. But prayer can water an arid soul, mend a broken heart, rebuild a weakened will. On page 164, we're going to rise together for the Amidah HaTefilah through page 170 in the Hebrew.
Adonai sifatai tiftach ufi yagi tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu ve'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, ve'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'koneh Hakol, V'zocher Chasdei Avot V'imahot, Umevi Geula Livnei V'nehem, Lema'an Shemo B'Ahava, Pelech Ozer Umoshia Umagen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen, Avraham Bezrat Sarah. Ata gibor leolam Adonai, mechaye hakol ata, Rav lehoshia, mashiv haruach umorid hagashem. Michakel chayim bechesed, mechaye hakol berachamim rabim, somech nofalim virofei cholim, umatir asurim, umekayem eminato lishanei afar, michamocha be'arot, umidom elach, melech meimi, umekayeh, umatzmi Yeshua, v'ne'eman ata l'hachayot hakol, baruch ata Adonai, michayeh hakol. Ata kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, u'kdoshim b'chol yom yalalu chasela. Baruch ata Adonai ha'el hakadosh.
Please be seated. We're on page 173 at the top of the page. May these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy, our minds to truth. May all who struggle find rest on this day. May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. May all who despair find purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day. And may this day fulfill its promise. Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat. On page 175 in the middle of the page. Ever-present one, may we, your people Israel, be worthy in our deeds and our prayer. Wherever we live, wherever we seek you, in this land, in Zion restored, in all lands, you are our God whom alone we serve in reverence. Baruch atah Adonai, she'otcha levadcha be'ira na'avod. On page 177, a prayer of gratitude. Let's read together at the top of the page. God of goodness, we give thanks for the gift of life, wonder beyond words, for the awareness of soul, our light within, for the world around us so filled with beauty, for the richness of the earth which day by day sustains us. For all these and more, we offer thanks. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shemcha ulecha na'eh lehodot. On page 178, we take a moment as we think about our nation, our world, the different strife and discord that surrounds us, and we say this prayer now for peace. Shalom Rav.
Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki Atahu Melech Adon Lichol HaShalom. Ki Atahu Melech Adon Lichol HaShalom. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. V'tov b'neicha yivarech et Amcha Yisrael b'chol et ub'kol shah b'shlomecha. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam.
As we've just prayed for peace, we prayed for shalom for the world. We now turn to those who are ill and to pray for a sense of shleimut, a sense of wholeness, a sense of completeness as they hopefully heal from whatever ails them. We're on page 371 as we join together for Misha Berach.
Mishebeirach avotenu makor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength who bless the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen.
We are thinking of at this moment and wishing a complete healing of body, mind, and spirit to Pat Adamson, Raymond Douglas Alcorn, David Altner, Marty Bilo, Joe Brickman, Evan Bin and Ann Cole, Mark Edelstein, Mickey Edelstein, Benjamin Edelstein, and Brian Edelstein, Danielle Heyman Feist, Eric Fisk, Bob Gold and Carolyn Gold, Jennifer Gousset, Barbara Green and Buddy Green, Stuart J. Laurie Cattleman, Wendy Sugarman Krasnoff, Michael Lynch, Elsa Mikosh, Ruth Poehler, Dr. Cindy Steinman, and Pete Tanner. If we are thinking of someone at this sacred moment of healing and like to say their name out loud, please speak their name as my eyes meet yours. We take all these names into our hearts, along with all of those mentioned at home, as we pray.
Mishebeirach imotenu makor habracha leavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen.
We continue with a moment of silent prayer and reflection.
Ose shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu. Ose shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu. Ose shalom bimromav, יעשה שלום עלינו, יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו והכל תקבל. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו והכל תקבל.
We're going to turn now to page 362 and 363, Seder Kriyat Torah, the service for the reading of the Torah on Shabbat. It's Parshat Yitro. It's a good time to read some Torah, as you'll see in a moment. So we're on 362, 363. And I'll sort of open us up with, assemble the people, men, women, and children, and the strangers in your cities, to hear, to learn, to revere Adonai, your God, to observe faithfully the words of this Torah, and let their children who do not yet know it hear, that they too may learn to revere Adonai, your God. So let's rise together. We call up Stan and Maureen Rosewater to open up the Ark.
אין כמוך ואלוהים אדוני, ואין כמעשיך, מלכותך מלכות כל עולמים, וממשלתך בכל דור ודור. אדוני מלך, אדוני מלך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. אדוני עוז לעמו ייתן, אדוני יברך את עמו בשלום. אב הרחמים, היטיבה ברצונך את ציון, תבנה חומות ירושלים, תבנה חומות ירושלים. כי בך לבד בטחנו, מלך אלרם וניסה, אדון עולמים. כי מציון תצא תורה, כי מציון תצא תורה, ודבר אדוני מירושלים. ברוך שנתן תורה תורה, ברוך שנתן תורה תורה, לעמו ישראל בקדושתו. שמע ישראל, אדוני אלוהינו, אדוני אחד. אחד אלוהינו, גדול אדוננו, קדוש שמו. גדלו לאדוני איתי, ורוממה שמו יחדיו. לך אדוני הגבורה והגנותה הגבורה והתפארת והנצח ההוד. כי כל בשמיים ובארץ, כי כל בשמיים ובארץ, אדוני הממלכה המתנשא לכל לראש. על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים העולם עומד. על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים העולם עומד. על התורה ועל העבודה והגמילות חסדים, על התורה ועל העבודה והגמילות חסדים, על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים העולם עומד. Got it? על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים העולם עומד.
Please be seated. So I mentioned it's Parshat Yitro, which is a really famous Torah portion because it contains what we're going to read today, the Ten Commandments, right? And so we're going to look at the commandments today, talk about them a little bit. But before we do that, there's another reason that it is being viewed as a fortuitous Torah portion this week. There's something happening this weekend on Sunday. It involves there's a football, Super Bowl. Yes, the Super Bowl is coming. And a sisterhood brunch too, beforehand. More importantly. Ari, chill. Okay, so the Super Bowl's on Sunday, and the reason why there's a connection here is that in this Torah portion, it mentions both chiefs and eagles. Yeah, so because we have Jethro. Jethro is the Midianite chief, tribal chief, and he is the one who speaks to Moses and tells Moses, who's burnt out and exhausted, that he needs help. So what's he supposed to do? Appoint chiefs and magistrates to help